Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary.
Reggae Boyz commentary, like, share, and subscribe, please.
Yes, Reggae Boyz commentary, like and subscribe, yeah?
Reggae Boyz commentary, like, share, and subscribe.
Reggae Boyz commentary, subscribe, like, and share. Is that the right order?
Reggae Boyz commentary, like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button below.
Here we are. Hi, I'm Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary. That's how the lads up in West Midlands talk like. So if you listen to people like Theo Robinson and Lee Williamson, they had that bit of sing-songy sort of accents like Jack Grealish and them lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, Reggae Boyz commentary, it is Thursday. It's Thursday. You know what that means when it's Thursday? It's almost 2 years. Almost 2 years since we started going live on a Thursday. Yes, that's right. April 30 is the anniversary of that. Would you look at that? Very compelling, isn't it? We have come quite a way, and we still have a distance to go, but I know it's going to be down to your love and support. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. Hello, I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boyz commentary. This is the video where we go live every single Thursday. I think we've only missed one Thursday in 2 years, and that was because of the general elections in Jamaica. Apart from that, we've been live every single Thursday, whether from Kingston, whether from Mobile, Ochi, Dubai, Florida, Qatar. We've been there for you guys. Chad Logan says, Owa. Timur Pidikin says, up, Simon. Up. Romario Lawrence says, anxious to see the squad, honestly. Romario, I don't know who the head coach is. And if I don't know who the head coach is, then I don't know who the head coach is either. You just have to laugh. IS Abdi says, up, Simon. Up. Hope you're doing good. Javon Davis says, big up, Simon. Big up. Revel Thompson says, which teams in the group? I'm going to bring the groups on the screen quite shortly. Before I bring the groups on the screen, what I'm going to tell you guys to do is to like this video. Big up yourself, Mr. Bailey. Enough respect. I'm going to bring up the group on the screen right now. Before I bring up the group, I want you to know that CONCACAF in 2019, they changed their format for youth competitions at under 17 and under 20 level for both men and women. What did they change it to? They changed it to 4 teams in 4 groups. So that's 16 teams, right? But before that, as you know, they have a preliminary round for the lowest 12 teams in the Confederation. And the 4 preliminary round winners advance directly to the round of 16 of the CONCACAF Championship. So that is why you have for each group in the CONCACAF Championship, the top 3 teams making progress to the round of 16. So in Jamaica's group, the top 3 teams will make progress to the round of 16 of the competition. I'm going to bring the groups on the screen right now. All right? Cool. Hello, Mother. How are you? Okay. Without further ado, here we go. All right, so before I show the exact group on the screen, these are the seedings prior to the groups that were made. And it's quite compelling when you think about it, because there was no CONCACAF Under-20 Championship in 2020, and the 2018 edition of the CONCACAF Championship, which was coached by Jerome Waite, Jamaica didn't lose a single game. Won 5 and drew 1, and that was to Mexico. The only reason why we didn't advance to the CONCACAF final round, well, Yeah, not the placement stage, but yeah, the final round was because of goal difference. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get to the groups, shall we? Oh, by the way, this tournament will be held in El Salvador. No, sorry. This tournament will be held in Honduras. So this tournament will be held in Honduras in June. To be specific, June 18 to July 3. June 18 to July 3. June 18 to July 3. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Javon Davis says, so if you don't even know the head coach is almost like they're going to build a team. I'm being completely frank and honest with you guys. I don't know who the head coach is. And if I don't know who the head coach is, that means that the head coach has not been decided. So you know what that means. If you don't know who the head coach is, then more than likely a pool has not been put together just yet. But I know that there is a database. And they'll be put together. But I know that Marcel Gale is supposed to be taking up the position. So we shall see. So Jamaica's group for the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship. Jamaica is in the group with the host nation, Honduras, Costa Rica, Jamaica, and Antigua and Barbuda. Group G, Panama, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Aruba. Group F, Mexico, Haiti, Trinidad and Tobago, Suriname. And Group E, USA, Cuba, Canada, and St. Kitts and Nevis. So those are the groups. And the teams that will directly advance to the round of 16 of the competition by virtue of being the 4 preliminary round winners will be the Dominican Republic, Curacao, Nicaragua, and Puerto Rico. Games will be played across 2 cities, San Pedro Sula in Estadio Olímpico Metropolitano and Estadio Morazón. In Tegucigalpa, it is Estadio Nacional. Jamaica's record in Tegucigalpa is not the best in the world. San Pedro Sula, it is a little bit better. We've actually won a game in San Pedro Sula. And San Pedro Sula, quite frankly, it's cooler as it relates to conditions because Honduras is quite a humid nation. So Tegucigalpa will be hotter than San Pedro Sula. So we'll see where Jamaica's group will be in, but it will be a difficult group. It will be a difficult group because Honduras are together because they're supposed to host this championship from 2 years ago. So the only thing they did was change the players that would be over age. And they had a core already that was 16, 17 years old. So that bunch immediately matriculated to being 18 and 19 years old like they are today and will compete. So Honduras is at youth level a very, very formidable unit. This team has been to 8 Under-20 World Cups. Just let that sink in. Honduras has been to 8 Under-20 World Cups. 8. Yep. Let me repeat that. 8. Honduras has been to the Under-20 FIFA World Cup in 1977, 1995, 1999, 2005, 2009, 2015, 2017, 2019. Yeah. 8 appearances. 8 appearances. Although 2019 is a tournament they'll want to forget because Honduras are responsible for giving Erling Brut Haaland the fame, the glory, because of scoring 9 goals in a World Cup game. So Honduras will like to take credit because they are the ones that gave him the, you could say, the spotlight in that sort of sense. So that's something that they are going to be relying on. Costa Rica at under 20 level. 2 decades ago, in 2001, they had a remarkable run at the under 20 FIFA World Cup in Argentina in 2001. They went to the round of 16. They could have gone to the quarterfinals, but Costa Rica, they have been 9 times to the under 20 World Cup. 1989, 1995, 1997, 1999, 2001, 2007, 2009, 2011, and 2017. Costa Rica has come 4th in an under 20 World Cup. 4th. And that was back in 2009 in Egypt. They finished 4th in an under 20 World Cup. 4th. Up, my boss. Hope you're doing good. I don't think our group is a group of death. I think USA is a group of death. Mexico got away with their group. I strongly believe Jerome Waite and Vasil Reynolds did a great job last time. Yeah, in 2018, it was a good job. Honestly, it was a great job that they did. I liked the idea that we had a big group where we could play a lot of games, but I didn't like the idea of it being cutthroat with it only being one team advancing. I think it could have been 2, and then you'd have a knockout stage from there, like a quarterfinals in a sense. Or, yeah, quarterfinals could have worked. Group F is a group of death. Anybody we say Jamaica goes. Anybody we say Jamaica group going smoke room. Group F. As it relates to Group F, yeah, it's tricky. But when you look at it from a Jamaican perspective, you're looking at 2 Central American powerhouses, 2 teams that are already in camp. And I dare say it. I'll let you guys know. Antigua and Barbuda are expected to be in training later this month. There's not even any talks just yet of a Jamaica under-20 team being in camp. So that tells you everything you all need to know. So let that sink in right there. All I know about Honduras under-20 is that Haaland scored 9. That's what I just said. That's what I just said. Norway 12, Honduras 0. Erling Haaland scoring 9 goals in that game. Can you imagine? That was Poland 2019, yeah. I think South Korea and Ukraine went to the final of that tournament. Yeah. Kwao Crown Bandulu says, bow. Oh, yo. Red Hook NYC. What's up, man? It's March. Those bozos that should start looking about passports. My friend, let's go back in history. Let's go back in time. Do you want us to look back at every single under-20 squad that we've carried to our CONCACAF championship and look at how much overseas-based players have been in those squads? Let's look at the 2018 edition. Let's start there in the 2018 edition. Let me do that for you guys. And then from there, you guys will get a picture and understand what Howard McIntosh said to me in relation to the quota policy. But I'm going to show you the squad that we took to the 2018 edition of the tournament. Now, what I'm going to bring up on your screen right now is the squad that we carried. Wagwan Eddie, everything up on live? Cool, cool. So the squad that you're about to see right now is a squad that we took to the 2018 edition of the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship. This was a team that didn't lose a single game. Right. So this is a squad. Jadine White, national player, yeah? Jamoy Topi, national player. Kaheem Paris, national player. Niku Daly has repped us at youth level. McGee, national player. Malik Howell, national player. Javane Brown, national player. Where's the overseas contingent other than Damani Ozzy? Jeremy Verley, Nathan Thomas. Shandell Sr. is now playing in the USL, but at the time he was playing on the island. Ricardo McIntosh was playing on the island. So we're talking about less than 5 right there. You guys get the picture? Right there. All right, let's go back another year, shall we? St. Kitts is going to be a surprise team. Yeah, I've always been impressed, especially when Jacques Passé was the coach of the team, the Mexican. I've been impressed by the project that Mexico is building. If we're not building overseas players, why stopping us from being in camp right now? So at least exactly. Honestly, 3 days a week, I don't think having I think 3 days a week is realistic to have for our under-20 team. Schoolboy football done. 90% of our schoolboy footballers are not going to be in champs, so in track and field. So why not? Why not? You know what I mean? All right, we're going to go back to 2015 now. And this was the last time Jamaica hosted a CONCACAF Under-20 Championship. And I want you to look at this squad that was coached by Suchman. And this was a squad that was selected by Suchman for the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship in 2015. Let's count, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 20. So 30% of the squad. 30% of the squad is overseas based. Right there. Nicholas Nelson, Khalil Stewart, Martin Davis, Malcolm Stewart, Michael Seaton, Jamaican born, obviously. Luca Levy, Jamaican born, obviously. So there you have it. And those were the 6 overseas based players in the squad. Yeah. And as you can see, this squad also had Shamar Nicholson. This squad had Flemo, Michael Seaton, Renico Clark, Cardell Benbow, Shaquille Dyer, Javon Waugh. And Flemo scored that last-minute free kick against Trinidad. So, yeah. Schoolboy footballers won't get us to the World Cup, Simon. On the 17 level, yes. On the 20 level, no. At under 20 level, we're talking about professionals. And these are professionals that we're going to need. We're going to need professionals if we're going to get to an under 20 World Cup. Remember, the Mexicos, the USAs, the Canadas, the Costa Ricas of this world that are playing in a CONCACAF under 20 championship. Look at the 18, 19, and 20-year-old players that they have part of their roster. If these players are not playing first-team football right now, then they're on the absolute fringes of it. Or at least starring up their academy. And our local base players are not even getting playing time in the Jamaica Premier League. A handful at most. A handful. It's sad, isn't it? Very, very sad. Let's go back in time a little bit more. Let's go back in time a little bit more while I take your comments. Now, this was a team that had quality, but still a team that was numerously based in Jamaica. And it was coached by Luciano Gama. Up and running. Jamaica has a lot of talented football players. That's what sales to us people in Jamaica, like coach, commentators, and analysts. So if it's a group, it should be easy. I get you, but the youth male team, in a sense, we can see the girls moving from the youth team to the senior team, but it's not the same transition for males. Almost 50% of the female team have played in youth team. Yeah, pretty much. And you can say, look, you want to be balanced, right? And say that you obviously have your less women playing, so it's going to be a higher number of matriculation from players from the youth level to the senior team. That's why we saw the likes of Marla Sweatman, Jodie Brown, Khadijah Bunishaw, Trudy Carter, making that transition from youth level to the senior level, Nicole McClure. At the men's level, as you know, you have a wider pool to work with. And not everybody's going to make that transition, as you know, for obvious reasons. At the end of the day, the cream will rise to the top. When was the last time Jamaica made it to the Under-20 World Cup? Jamaica has only qualified for the Under-20 FIFA World Cup once, and that came in 2001. 2001. That tournament took place in Argentina, and in that tournament, Jamaica lost 1-0 to Finland, drew 0-0 with Egypt, and lost 5-1 to Argentina. That Argentina team had the likes of Javier Saviola and Fabrizio Colocini. Yep. Colocini. The Jamaican team had Omar Daly, Kari Stevenson, Fabian Dawkins, Alex Thomas, Keith Kelly, Alian Whitaker, Alan Reed. The last Under-20 team was made up of schoolboy footballers, and they only missed out on goal difference against Mexico. Yeah, I remember. That was a talented crop. That was a talented crop of players, you know. But I don't think the same formula is going to work this time around. Post-COVID, a lot of these youngsters have not been playing football. And that is a massive, massive issue. Look on your screen right now. This is a squad that we carried to the Under-20 Championship in 2013. How many overseas-based players you see in that squad? 2. Damien Lowe and Sean McFarlane. Omar Holness was not playing in Jamaica at the time. He was in Costa Rica with his family. So, call it 3. Call it 3 players who are playing their trade overseas. Nico Campbell, Under-17 representative at the World Cup for Jamaica. Alvis Powell, the same. Zalana Barnes, the same. Damien Lowe wasn't an Under-17 player. He didn't qualify because of age. Maya Jones, Omar Holness, Andre L.A. Lewis. So we're talking about 6 players that made that transition from the Under-17 team. Just let that sink in there. I thought Powell and Romario Williams went to Under-20, or was it that Under-17? This is the Under-20 team. It's the Under-20 team, but Romario Williams wasn't part of that. Simon, do a video of overseas player that could play for us right now at Under-20 level. We'll work on that. So that is a squad in 2013. So what about the squad before that? I hope you guys have seen the trend here that we haven't seen more than 4, 5, 6 overseas-based players in the Jamaican roster. Let me show you a squad that was put together by Walter Gama 10 years ago. 10 years ago in 2011. O'Neill Fisher, Sergio Campbell, Jameel Hardware, Craig Foster, Devon Speedy Williams, Marvin Morgan, Paul Wilson, Ricardo Morris, Alan Otti, Nico Brett, Taxi, Johan Grandison, Ashani Walker, who I was told was supposed to be the next great thing since Lionel Messi, and Jason Watson. Any overseas-based player in the squad? No. Nope, 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 nope. How JFF set up, you need a strong president that know what to do to pull everybody with him like Burrell. It's more than administration though, my friend. I understand the point that you're trying to make, but it's more than just administration. Everybody has to be singing from the same hymn sheet. And that is the reality of the situation. All right. You know when was the last time we had an English-based player in an under-20 squad? 2009. And that was Ricky Sappleton. That's the last time we had an English-based player at under-20 level. Yes, Romeo Sheriff has trained with the team, but as it relates to being part of a squad, just let that sink in. Hot Chili says up. Kevin Bailey, show the team with Joey Desart, team that had the most overseas player. What are you referring to, my friend? Because, all right, I mean, the thing is, that team couldn't even advance past the first round. That team with Bibi, they beat Dominica 2-1, they lost to St. Kitts 2-0. They beat the Dominican Republic, but goal difference locked them out. So couldn't even get to the CONCACAF final round. And for me, it's a shame. But look at this squad on your screen. Nico Daly, Tyreek McGee, Factory, the Beast at under 20 missed out a goal difference. I think these usually surprise a lot of people. I disagree that you don't need overseas players. I'm not saying that you need 15, 20, but you do need, in my eyes, 7, 8, if we're going to seriously think about qualifying for this World Cup. Keithy Simpson, Andre Darby, Evan Taylor, Alonzo Adlam, Ramaria Campbell, Andre Blake, Andre Clennan, Andre Campbell, Ulipa Andres, Brendan Griffiths, Deva Orgill, John Ross Doyley, Ricky Sappleton, who was with Leicester City at the time. Bonnie Shaw, good man. Bonnie Shaw is back with her club. She good, man. She good. So the last time that Jamaica had a player from England that was English-based in an under-20 squad was 2009. That's over a decade ago. Over a decade ago. Long time, eh? long time indeed. That I can tell you now. Long time ago. It was quite a while back. Let's go to 2007, where we had Dean Weatherly as coach of the team, and we had a player. We had another player that was English-based, and he later turned out for the Reggae Boyz. So we had Dwayne Miller, Andre Fagan, Joel Sr., Ricardo Cousins, Nicholas Beckett, Eric Vernon, James Thomas, same man that scored for us at the Pan Am Games 2007 to get us a silver medal, Kemar Dada Daly, Dwayne Carr, Michael Binns, Troy Smith, Joel Grant, Montrose Finn, have mercy, Alonzo Adlam, Andre Campbell, and this team couldn't even get a victory. And this team is so talented. So Joel Grant was the only English-based player in the squad. We know Joel Grant represented Jamaica at the Gold Cup 2015 and also scored for us in one of our most famous ever victories as we defeated Chile by 2-1. So, yeah. Joel Sr., Howard University, so he was overseas based at the time. Bring the best, if not, make preparation the best. And it's like we're struggling to do both, to be honest with you. One of the key things that allow these teams to fail in preparation, Jamaica is extremely poor in preparing. Preparation. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Tactical decisions, my friend. Under 17, I think we should keep local simple because we can't cap the player and might lose them. Under 20, bring the best. I think that's fair. I think that's fair and reasonable. But yeah, she did score against Man City in that against United in that 4-1 win. Why are you always fighting for these English players in our squad? They really don't make much of a difference for us for years now. Really? So Adrian Mariappa is not a good player. So Mikel Antonio is not a good player. So Andre Gray is not a good player. So Rappel Morrison is not a good player. I'm baffled. The best team takes the field for me, wherever you are in the world. The best team takes the field. The best team takes the field. Wadibona, Westmoreland, Uptown, Trelawney, St. Anne, Hanover, Clarendon, Portland. I don't care who you be. Best team takes the field. The best team takes the field. And that's something I'll maintain. And I know a lot of you will be thinking about this as well. When Jamaica went to the Under-20 World Cup in 2001, did we carry a lot of overseas-based players to that squad? A lot of you will be wondering. Well, let me show you, and you guys can get a little picture with it. And the answer to that is not a lot. We had 1, 2, 3. Jamaica had 3 overseas-based players in the squad. 3 overseas-based players in the squad. One by the name of Keith Kelly, who is doing his thing at PSG. Another by the name of Alex Thomas, in college in the States. And another by the name of Kari Stevenson, the son of Stuart Stevenson, Ambassador Stuart Stevenson, doing his things in the United States. Alan Whitaker, Shabar Thomas, Sean Fraser, Keith Kelly, Omar Daly, Dawkins, Christopher Nicholas, Kevin Harris, Wooler Wolf, Damon Williams, all went on to be national players. So, yeah. You know, Alex Thomas, we know the story with Shane Stevens, Fabian Blake. So, just a handful. It literally was just a handful. What about the under-17 team that went to the World Cup in 1999? What was that like? Well, let me show you. I'm going to show you what that squad was like and show you that that squad also was not littered with overseas-based players. In fact, it was a squad that was 100% Jamaican-based. Wilson Batiste, Alex Thomas, Sean Fraser, Keith Kelly, Kevin King, Dane Chambers, Deshaun Woolery, Alan Whitaker, Craig Gordon, Anthony Bennett. The bulk of the squad: Real Mona, Wadada, Via the Kickers, Harborview, Santos, Corville, Juventus, Reno. And that was our squad. That was a squad at the Under-17 World Cup. Daly, McGee, and company are not lighting up in our league. They're just average players in the football context. A bigger ball in Jamaica. Oh, Simon, these people who were saying these crazy stuff about English guy really here the time. Yeah. I feel if JFF play Football Manager 22, they will be at least have an idea how. You're funny, you know that? You're hilarious. Boy, I tell you, people. Let's put back the group on the screen and explain the permutations of everything. So this is Jamaica's group for the 2022 edition of the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship, which is being hosted in Honduras. Jamaica is in Group H alongside Honduras, Costa Rica, and Antigua and Barbuda. The tournament is set to start in June and end in July. The top 3 teams from each group will advance to the round of 16 of the competition. From there, the 4 quarterfinal winners will qualify for the Under-20 FIFA World Cup, which is hosted in Indonesia in 2023. In addition to that, why this Under-20 World Cup qualifying cycle is so important? Because it will also serve as a qualifier to the 2024 Olympic Games for Paris. The 2 semi-final winners, meaning the 2 finalists, will qualify from CONCACAF for the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. So this is 2 grand cherries for Jamaica to bite. It'll be difficult. Really, really difficult. But we keep on going. Keep on going. It's Dre Anyweather Sports. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, where I support my favorite teams, the Los Angeles Lakers, Harborview, the Reggae Boys, and the Reggae Girls, and the Dallas Cowboys. And a big up to the trendsetter, Simon Preston from Reggae Boyz Commentary. That's why Warren Webster, thanks very much for tuning in. That's why we consistently win World Cup qualifications. And until we use the best talents available, committed and dedicated to the program, we'll struggle, that may say. And that is the reality of the situation. And it's not rocket science, though, Warren Webster. It's not like it's something you have to go to school for 15, 20 years to learn. It's simple. If you prepare a team, then you will succeed. Look, in the year 2000, Panama was a baseball country. And 17 years later, they qualified for their first World Cup. They inched little by little, made incremental progress. And now Panama has flown past us. Canada is going to go to another World Cup before Jamaica. It's sad. It's sad, isn't it? We cannot anymore head to a CONCACAF youth tournament where the other teams or our opponents are arriving in a destination 1 week, 10 days before Jamaica arrives. We cannot anymore be in a situation where we depart the island Monday, we arrive Tuesday evening after a zigzag of 5-6 different flights just to get to a destination that is down the road. Those days need to be gone. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We cannot taking 5-6 flights to a destination that doesn't need more than 2. Gone are those days. We cannot and will not tolerate being in a situation where we have 2 training sessions, 2, prior to starting a regional competition. Can't let that happen anymore. As long as we select the strongest squad early and prepare them. My friend, we are in March, April, May, June. Less than 100 days to go before the championship. Less than 100 days to go. Every time Jamaica make it to a major men's football tournament in a format is all made by majority local based players, overseas players never really improve or whatsoever. I disagree. Jeff don't know how to prepare a tournament. I think they even know how to prepare. Up and running, the Waterhouse coach is not. Perhaps the only issue I might have with bringing in too many players from overseas is that it might hurt preparations, but it don't seem like we're getting any preparation right now. So there you go. IS Abdi. Honestly, I've seen so many talented Jamaican footballers here in London and across the world, and not seeing them in a World Cup is sad. Let me tell you guys something from now. It will be an absolute crime if we're not at the 2026 World Cup. It will be an absolute crime. And if we're not in USA, Canada, and Mexico in 2026, might as well change Reggae Boyz commentary to Reggae Crocs commentary. Start talking about rugby. Because Jamaica's Rugby Sevens team is on the verge of qualifying for 2 World Cups. Just let that sink in, guys. Jamaica's rugby team is going to be the first Jamaican male sports team to qualify for 2 World Cups. We don't have any male sports team that has qualified for 2 World Cups. We don't have a single male sports team that has qualified for 2 World Cups. Our lacrosse team, 1 World Cup. Reggae Boyz, 1 World Cup. Floorball, 1 World Cup. Rugby Sevens team, 1 for now. But come April, when the qualifiers are, you'll see that Jamaica's Rugby Sevens team is going to be the first Jamaican male sports team to qualify for 2 World Cups. We qualified back in the Reggae Boyz back in 1997. The Rugby Sevens team in 2017. And here we are in 2022. Some players that should be in the under-20 squad. Busy has to be there. Difficult to get those players out of their academy and teams. It will be. It won't be difficult this time around because the tournament is going to be in June, which will be post-season, so it wouldn't be a problem. I am tired to see other teams taking full advantage of our talented players worldwide. We have players in several markets, we can scout them. Absolutely, Warren Webster. Good comment. Also, which overseas players you see right now that should be in the squad going forward? I like Omari Hutchinson, if it's at youth level that you're talking about. American Youth Travels. When will Jamaica have our Taylor 12-man moment? Remember when USA never qualified for the World Cup, the reaction of the soccer community? I remember his rant on ESPN, I remember. But I think I made it clear in previous videos, especially with the government of Jamaica and the consternation with the fans, and that was the part of the campaign that we needed fans. The Mexico, the Costa Rica games, those were the games that needed fans. But anyways, he needs to put an under-20 team in the Premier League, simple as that, to keep them in camp. Now, this would have been a brilliant idea. This would have been a brilliant idea. We know the under-20s are coming up. So why not? Why not? Why not just put a Jamaica under-20 team in the league? They play till the end of the season. They play a good 12, 16 games. Even if they finish at the foot of the table, it no matter. You're getting valuable experience. Comment of the live. Big up yourself, Tastic Blake. Sir David says, I just log on. What's the under-20 draw? Jamaica, Costa Rica, Honduras, Antigua, and Barbuda. The top 3 teams from this group will advance to the round of 16 of the competition. JF is going to set up the under-20 team 2 months before the tournament. Then they're going to start training 1 month before the tournament. Question, if a schoolboy football team prepare 1 month before camp, how far will they reach? Absolutely nowhere. Simonez, Devonta Campbell, Cleo Clark, Tyrese Williams, Gavin Burnett, Anthony Bennett, Denzel Smith should head the short list of local talent 18 and under. Busy and King doesn't qualify. Busy is 19, you know. Yeah, man. Dwayne Busy Atkinson is 19, so he does qualify. Busy was born in 2002, so he still remains eligible for the under-20 cycle. So check, because he was born in 2003. I will double check that, but I'm sure he's born 2000, or maybe it's 2002. You might be right, you know, during other sports. You might be right. Players. Cyclist players born after January 2003. Unlikely. But anyways, how old is Keto? Keto is... Keto is 19. He'll be 20 in September. Mr. Special Edition. Simon, you're a long-time supporter checking in. Big up, Mr. Special Edition. Hope you're doing good. Who's the coach? I believe it's Marcel Gale. How to watch Jamaica Under 20 live? Hey. Good question. I suppose CONCACAF's YouTube channel is going to have a stream, and Flow Sports should have it as well. If Mexico gets Marcelo Flores off Arsenal on non-FIFA debt winners, no excuse. Yeah. Akira Dilar was born 2002. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. He's 19 now. He's going to be 20 in September. Yeah, he'll be 20 in September. Jero says, my prediction, Jamaica will beat Antigua by some feat of individual brilliance and quality and qualify for the knockout round. Then JFF and the coach will pretend like everything went okay. And then we'll go to the round of 16. And in the round of 16, play one of Panama, play one of El Salvador, play one of Guatemala, and then possibly scrape through to the quarterfinals and face one of Mexico, USA, Canada. And then we all know what will happen from there. So, yeah. It is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. And move on. When will it start? The CONCACAF Under-20 Championship is going to be held in Honduras. And that tournament is set to run from June 18 to July 3. So from June 18 to July 3, the tournament will be hosted in Honduras. And it will be held in San Pedro Sula and Tegucigalpa. As it relates to Jamaica's venues for their matches, that is still to be decided. So we have to wait and see what happens there. So we shall see. What do you mean that now come for now? But yeah, the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship is then. So we're in March now, right? April, May, June. I am upset with the decision of Ricky Hill, says Echo Reeks. The reality is, I don't know the decision. I don't know the reason why he tendered his letter of resignation. But all I can say is that 1 win, 1 draw, and 5 losses do not paint a good picture. It doesn't paint a good picture for now. My squad? I mean my squad. My under-20 squad, I have to think about that. Where is the Walter Boyd and Hector Wright, Pepe, Tati Brown, or Winston Anglin? They're enjoying retirement. Did the JFF reach out to Keto? My understanding is that there was a conversation between team manager Roy Simpson and Keita Taylor-Hart. There's a conversation, but I don't think that conversation escalated to a point where Keto was asked to file documents. But there was a conversation. And that conversation, I understand, was progressive. It was straightforward. So that is the absolute latest right now where that is concerned. So yeah. Simon, you fear USA? At youth level? They're a good team. I wouldn't say fair, but which local football club would you want to be a part of? Maybe Constant Spring FC. Rob Smith, why don't he file documents just in case? Cost money, my friend. And people are not going to spend money unless they're guaranteed things. So that's the reality. Why are you laughing? I don't fear USA. Me, Simon Preston? No. No. Not at all. Not at all. Guys, if you haven't already, do hit the like button. Hit the like button and give me your thoughts of Jamaica's group. How far will Jamaica go at the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship? First round exit, round of 16 exit, quarterfinal exit? I mean, you see, Dre, all the teams that I support, they're my local teams. So Manchester United, because of my Mancunian heritage on my paternal side of the family. Constant Spring, born and raised, lived within a few kilometers of the ground. But yeah, I have lots of respect for Harveyview. Lots of respect for Clyde Giardini, lots of respect for Carvel Stewart and what they have done. What's good, Simon? Says CJ Win. I'm good, man. Hope you're doing well. Patrick Riley says, it pains my heart, my friend, the way they're destroying Jamaican football. King Tyrese. Simon, do you think Whisper is the best under 20 in the region? If not, who is the best player under 20? The best under 20 Jamaican football player. I have to give that some thought. J King, Simon, don't worry, Jamaica will beat USA. Tell me the group again. I just can't say good. Jamaica's group is Honduras, Costa Rica, Antigua and Barbuda, and Jamaica. The top 3 teams will advance to the round of 16 of the competition. Jamaica's group again, Honduras, Costa Rica, Antigua and Barbuda. Can there be a 1-week camp before the Nations League for the senior men's team? It's going to be difficult for a 1-week camp. You can have a 1-week camp with local-based players, but not with the entire contingent. Why? Because 1 week before the Nations League, you'll still have the final game weeks of European respective leagues. Busy a baller, yeah, man. Busy a baller. CJ says, okay, we're going through. Yeah, I think we're going through too. I think quarterfinals is realistic. Simon, we did need Mimi Van Zanten to play for the under-20 girls. Right now, the number 9 can't find her shooting boots. Cameron Simmons. Mimi's with the USA team now, so I have to ask Kiki if she'll convince her sister to get a Jamaican passport. But yeah. J. King says he has confidence. So, my friend, you have confidence in a squad that you don't know who the players will be. You have confidence even if the under-20 squad. So you have confidence even if the under-20 squad is filled with names like Cataract, Simon Preston, Ryan Jackson, Dre Anyweather Sports, Coach Minzy, Formula Sports, Jomar and Rush. You would feel confident if Jamaica's under-20 squad has those names to it? All right, cool. When is the first game? This is June. The tournament is June 18 to July 3. Busy 19 or 20. Busy is 19. Simon, do you think anyone from Phoenix will be called? USA will have a very strong squad. Yes, they will. They need to get some local-based players. Country guys. Yeah. Bro, I can't watch Jamaica under-20 women. Why not? It's a good squad. Bless up. Yeah, man. Big up, big up, big up. Why wanna laugh? Why wanna laugh? I played centre forward for Havendale yesterday. I got an assist. I didn't score, but I got an assist for Havendale yesterday. Yeah, yeah. Karum Hewitt is up and running. We'll play midfield, Simon. Which part of midfield? Holding or attacking? Simon, just hope it's a good team. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope it's a good team too. I agree. Give me hope, my boss. All right. Echo says, I honestly don't think that our football will progress. Sad truth. bro. Them can't shoot to save them life. 35 shots against Guatemala. Against Cuba. 35 shots. I want to score 3 goals. Simon, we're really serious about football in Jamaica. Tell me the truth. Not 100%. Simon, who are the likely players to get called up for under 20? My friend, give me some time on that. How much minutes you play? 90. Congratulations, man. Thought you had 2 left foot. No, you know, I have a right foot and I have a left foot. And the left foot not so strong. I can admit that. CDM cause Drake can't. How is Luca Levy doing in non-league? So Luca Levy is with Dulwich Hamlet. He's getting games. Personally, I don't think he's lighting up the league, but he's getting games. So I'll take that as is, and we just hope that things progress there. What teams are in the group of death for the latecomers? Honduras, Costa Rica, Jamaica, and Antigua and Barbuda. That is Jamaica's group. Honduras, Costa Rica, Jamaica, and Antigua and Barbuda. Group G, Panama, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Aruba. Group F, Mexico, Haiti, Trinidad and Tobago, and Suriname. And Group E, USA, Cuba, Canada, and St. Kitts and Nevis. Jamaica's group once more. Honduras, Costa Rica, Jamaica, and Antigua and Barbuda. The 4 teams that will advance to the round of 16 of the competition are, from the preliminaries, Dominican Republic, Curaçao, Nicaragua, and Puerto Rico. And that, my friends, is that. Who will be our keepers? Put Ryan LFC in goal. All right. Simon, I would give Butler the under-20 squad. Okay. All right. Simon, seeing you have an idea as to how we should have things, why don't you run to be on the JFF board? Plus, who would you see as a good JFF president? I think based on the Constitution, you need to be 35, and my age is still on the calendar, so I have to be a little bit more patient until my opportunity comes. Luca Levy is slow. Yeah, he needs to pick up the pace. That's true. Ozona group of death. Yeah, Costa Rica, Honduras, Jamaica, Antigua, and Barbuda. Ryan is a very good keeper. I hope Simon can take noise because Ryan is very loud. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Warren Webster. I went to school, worked, left at 19, but lived in Canada. What makes you a Jamaican, Simon? I'm questioning that I am not considered as a real Jamaican in the eyes of many. Okay. So the laws of the land state that if you have a Jamaican parent or grandparent, you are eligible for a Jamaican passport. Great-grandparent, I believe the case as well. For me, if you have a Jamaican parent, grandparent, great-grandparent, and even great-great-grandparent, for me, you are a Jamaican, in my eyes. You don't have to be born in this country for me to be considered, for me to call you a Jamaican. You don't. And even if you're born here and you left at a very young age and you lived overseas the majority of your life, to me, you are still a Jamaican. Daniel Johnson is a Jamaican. Raheem Sterling is a Jamaican. Jamar Loza is a Jamaican. Jamil Matt is a Jamaican. Rolanda Aarons is a Jamaican. Francina Francis is a Jamaican. You guys get the drift? I hope you do. I hope you guys do get the drift. Let's cut out the xenophobia once and for all. McGee don't even get a game, yeah? Like I said, we'll see what happens in the summer. Simon, I would love to see a few players from Butler's camp. We shall see what happens, my friend. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see what happens. Well, from you have citizenship, you're a yardman. And for me, even though Danny Rose doesn't have a Jamaican passport, I still consider him Jamaican. Even though Ledley King doesn't have a Jamaican passport, I would still consider him Jamaican. Even though Darren Bent doesn't have a Jamaican passport, I would still consider him Jamaican. Even though Callum Wilson doesn't have a Jamaican passport, I would still consider them Jamaican. That is Simon Preston's definition of a Jamaican. Once you have Jamaican linkage, to me, you are Jamaican. The only way I would look at it as, you're not really Jamaican. The only way I look at it as you not being Jamaican is if you're born overseas and you marry to a Jamaican woman or a Jamaican man and you have no Jamaican link at all. So like Fabrice Muamba, the former Bolton holding midfielder, he married a Jamaican. His links is Democratic Republic of the Congo. He has 0 Jamaican links. To me, I wouldn't necessarily call him a Jamaican. I wouldn't necessarily call him a Jamaican, even though he qualifies to get a Jamaican passport through the marriage. But I don't consider Fabrice Muamba a Jamaican, even though he can get a Jamaican passport. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Butler forget the job. Okay. Simon, how fast is Haka? He can run the 100 meters in 9.57 seconds. Rapid. Faster than light. Even my pet snail faster than Haka. Simon, list of players that can play for us in England. You want me to list players that play for England that can play for us? Yeah, if you want me to list all the players that were born in England that have Jamaican links, that's over 900 players. I can't do that right now. That has to be a separate video. Do you think Theory never should get a call? Yes. Man says 17.9. Hey, over 200 meter haka fast, you know? Over the 200 meter haka fast. The question, Simon, have you voted for Damien Lowe, Antonio, and Andre Blake for the CONCACAF Best 11? Yeah, I'll get to that. The question is, have you voted for Rebecca Spencer? Have you voted for Rebecca Spencer for CONCACAF goalkeeper? Well, I know what you get there. Look, I'm part of the CONCACAF selection committee, so I can't tell you who I'm voting for. But what I can do is encourage you as Jamaicans to vote for the Jamaican. So, yeah. In another video, I will. Oh, yes, Simon, tell Lowe did vote for him as defender. Okay. All right. Cool. Nice. Cool breeze. So, yeah. Yes. Reggae Boyz commentary fans, have you hit the like button? Have you shared this video? And have you subscribed to Reggae Boyz commentary? Ensure that you do. Make sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know we started the live earlier this time around. So those individuals that came onto this video late, you could go back to the start of this video and miss the parts of the video that you didn't get to watch. So you can check that out, right? Simon, you can tell your CONCACAF friends why we can't watch them live stream. Well, the thing is, though, that the matches is being played in our region, so they ideally want us to go to the games. That's the thing, because that's how they make money. So, yeah. In Jamaica, Flow Sports. But, yeah. If J. King, Anna. Reggae Boyz fans, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. More videos to come on this channel. More exciting content coming your way. Stay tuned for more. All right, guys. And hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's get to 15K. And I'll bust a what is the deal on a very important player. Ashley Cole has Barbados heritage. It's not Jamaica, it's Barbados. You play as fast without the ball, but the same.